What's up? What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Yo, yo, yo.
Breakfast for me first, bless up.
What's up? You to you?
We got bobas.
Yeah, looking a bit terrible, man. Shit. And the camera's not set up. I'm sorry for the adjustments, guys. Oh, that looks better, eh? Sweet. ID. Oh, wait. What's up? Sorry for my hair being a mess. I swam in the ocean today, and you know what salt water does to curly hair.
Renato Moicano.
But yeah, what's up? Good morning. Jumaya Mubarak for yesterday. Happy Friday. Happy New Year. Happy Festive for those who are still celebrating.
Compliments of the season.
Compliments of the season. I'm not too sure about that one, but okay. Oh, wait. 271 Owens, are you sick?
Oh, if you guys haven't watched the pre-fight press conference, I highly suggest you do it if you want some laughs. But not only that, to see where Izzy and Rob are currently sitting and having conversations, because wow, it's powerful, guys. The men are just killers, and they are as cool and as accepting of themselves as they can be, and it's just, oof! I just highly suggest you guys go watch that because wow.
Yeah, like when I watched the first round of interviews, I really thought that Izzy was being cocky and confident, and then I watched fights. Then I watched the next set of interviews, and I was like, "Yo, confidence is a must. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't have self-belief, then who is believing?"
100%.
You know
There was
what I
something
mean?
that I saw where I think someone mentioned that, like, in order to be in this business, you literally have to be able to hype yourself up to that extent, but you also need to believe that you're the best in the world. Fully, bruh.
You have to, bruh. That's what you need to do.
You're going in there saying, I'm the best. I'm gonna put this man down. Let's go. So, to go on from what you were saying, they've got that blend of, they understand that they put the work in, they understand that they've dedicated their time, so it's just belief in the hard work that they've done, belief in themselves, and it's a different type of confidence. There's levels to confidence as well, Owens. In this game as well. There's levels to confidence.
And I think one of the biggest examples of that is fucking Conor McGregor, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
This might be a bit controversial, but Conor McGregor was nowhere near ever the best fighter in the world. Ever. His skills...
in mixed martial arts.
Yeah, his skills never culminated to him being one of the best ever. And when I say that, I mean, like, if you were to rate his game out of 40, let's say, not 40, yeah, let's say 50, and it's like 10 for 5 different disciplines, yeah.
Grappling, submission.
I would say boxing, kicking, submission game, wrestling, and
stamps.
Mental, yeah, like that's what I say. I don't even know exactly what I'm rating at the moment.
We got 4 good ones, and the next one you can choose.
Yeah, so let's just say you're rating out of 5.
Yeah.
That man's stand-up at the time was rated a fucking 12.
Yeah.
Like, he was one of the... I can't even say that.
He was one of the best strikers, though.
One of the best, yeah, but I wanted to say the best, but I don't even know if I can say that. But what I can say is mental and striking. It was 12 out of 10. All the other stuff was barely a 5 out of 10, you know what I mean? So that's why I say, for me, I can never say that he was the best fighter, but he mastered the mental game far beyond anyone else 100%. Could ever, and everyone else before him was fighting with their fist. That man came in and he said, here's my fist. Let me fight with my fucking mouth, you know.
Yeah,
and he fought everybody with his mouth. And when they looked at his mouth, he hit him with his fist. And Adesanya is doing the same shit, just not in a cocky way.
Yeah. He's
projecting his confidence in a way that it's actually welcoming and teaching. And yes, if you watch the Gastelum fight, the Paulo Costa fight, and the Rob Witt fight, you can see that man is not moving on Earth. Adesanya is not on Earth. He's floating somewhere, bruh. When he fights, especially when he has no stamina, especially when he's being pushed. Like, I don't think that man trains fighting. I think he trains being pushed, so that when he gets in the ring, that is his regular vibe. It's not unexpected or uncomfortable. It's actually just a normal day.
But that's not what they do at their gym, bruh. They prep you for...
They push boundaries.
They literally like, come and get you uncomfortable. It's growth as a person and as your athlete and as a fighter. Not just, we're going to increase your kick from 6 to 8 in this training camp. It's not that. It's more than that. But yes, okay, let's go. I'll give you guys a run through of the card quickly. So our first fight on the main is Bobby Green and Nasrat Hakprast. I fucked that surname up, my bad. Nasrat, yeah, that's all I ever hear him call him. So, Nasrat is like a striking wrestler almost.
He's part of the new school MMA guys. I don't think he trained one specific thing. I think he started training within MMA. Oh, I could be wrong also.
And then our second fight on the card, Alexander Hernandez, Renat versus Renato Moicano, which is a good fight. Hernandez was angry that he wasn't on the main, but now he's on the main.
Because of cancellations?
Nah, okay, maybe they moved him up because he was because he's from Houston also. But they put him on the prees.
Was he a main on the pre?
The man had I think he's on back-to-back losses though. And he's not a big draw, but anyway.
About that big draw thing, Sean Strickland is not a big draw, but he gets people.
Sean Strickland has more of a social media following than this one, and those training videos, striking with everyone in the UFC.
And talking.
As Strickland on the lips. Who the fuck speaks about Alexander Hernandez?
True.
But anyway.
Besides me.
So, are you going to do the second fight? Also a dope fight, I think.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Now I'm just giving the names.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Third fight, Cannonier versus Brunson. Very excited for that one because that affects our main card. We potentially have another rematch for Izzy or new blood for Izzy. So, very exciting. The co-main, which is arguably... Nah, I can't say. But yeah, if the main wasn't the main...
It's arguable.
If the main wasn't the main, this is definitely the fight I'm looking forward to the most apart from that, which is Derek, the Black Beast Lewis versus Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa. And we all know our main, obviously. But yeah, I'm going to let Chad kick off the first fight, considering it has one of his besties and one of his faves.
Yeah, guys. So, Bobby Green. I love this man so much. This is for you, by the way, sir.
I was about to say, I'll do that while you do that.
Bobby Green. Not anywhere near the best fight in the world. If I were to compare him to a footballer, I would compare him to that guy that Liverpool just signed. His name is Luis.
Yeah.
That Brazilian guy. And the reason I'm saying that is because I told my friend the other day, this guy expresses himself to such a level where he's an actual magician on the field, and you can see that nobody else can do what he does. And like we were talking about, you can see where the influence comes from immediately. Like, it's Neymar and I don't know who the other guy is at the moment, but if you watch that guy's skill videos, you see it immediately. Like, that man's main influence is Neymar, and his main influence is also someone else, but then he puts it together and expresses it in his own way. So he's like a master of expression. And Bobby Green, same thing. He's like a master of expression, but the difference between the best in the world and like a good fighter with talent is like mad hard work, mental and physical and emotional. And Bobby Green hasn't developed his game enough for me to say that he has been doing those things enough in his life. He's basically still just a striker, and he has holes in his game that gets exploited by top level opponents.
Yeah. And at the age of 35, there's not much that he's going to want to change as well. And he's not really chasing the title more so, yeah.
He even said he's not chasing a title. But after all of that slander, He's fucking beautiful to watch.
Slander, honest critique
Oh,
as a fan.
it sounds like slander.
Yeah, as a fan.
That's why I have to say but because like I actually love him because of that also. Like he kind of accepted that he was over the hill and he was like, okay, I should have worked hard if I ever wanted to be the best. I should have worked harder.
Him and DC almost in UFC the same time in terms of
They've
making
been there
their
for
runs,
so long, bro. He's been for
DC is
so long.
but like 4 years older than him, I think. But Bobby Green's been around. Very dope fight though, guys. I'd recommend watching him. He's very entertaining.
Even his other fights, like besides like I would say maybe not the latest ones because he fought for Zeev and that's like a super high level striker, so it didn't really look that good. Like actually, fun fight to watch.
Yeah, I was about to say
not from Bobby Green's side, man. Like Bobby's other fight. Bobby's other fights are more just to show like how his expression comes out. If I were to compare him to someone else in the div, or maybe not in the div, I don't even know, but in UFC, like if you guys could ever understand what I mean by super expressive but not hard-working enough, I would be talking about someone like Raging Al. Like that man was exactly the same, bro. When you watch him, it's fucking beautiful to watch, bro. But you can never be a champion if you don't like level up all the time. Do you know what I mean? You can't ever become comfortable in not learning. Oh yeah.
You grow in comfort also.
Exactly, like you can't, and that's what, and you can see it like. Yeah, unfortunately, the best fight in the world is John Jones, and even though he's like problematic, it doesn't change the fact that he did something that no one did. But like before all the problematic shit, that man had his mind focused solely on fighting and
learning, bro.
He just wanted to learn. Like his coach's voice, he was one of the best students.
Interview post his professional fight that he won.
Do you want another bomb, bro? I'm not ready for this.
Yeah, I can go. He spoke about how John, when he initially came into the gym, and it was that bright-eyed, I want to learn, and he was basically, he'd take this and that, put it together, and then try it. But no one else was thinking those type of things. He was just like, oh, this might flow well. And that's what he was doing, bro. And that's why when, after his first fight, it's apparent to see that it's not
first
okay.
MMA fight, like ever.
Yeah, I said after because his first one was okay. For the debut fight I saw in the UFC was a decent one. His striking wasn't
evil, bro.
But he was basically he was only
for the age.
Yeah,
and that's evil.
From the second one, for me personally, the growth that I saw consistently was not okay.
So, like with him, he only put in the growth in the fighting. He kept learning in fighting, but he didn't learn it anywhere else in his life, and that shit stalls everything else. But yeah, we think about life now. Back to the fighting thing. John Jones, like literally, he stalled in other places in his life. That's why he's fucked up. But at that time, when he focused on the fighting, he became the fucking best in the world, bro. And he developed all the styles that he needed to beat whoever. Bobby Green, Raging Al, they come in there and they fight. Do you know what I mean? Israel Adesanya, that man is on the John Jones, GSP, Conor McGregor level at the moment, where he's like he basically knows he's a magician, and he knows that the work needs to go into everything for the fighting to be good. Like to reach that avatar state, you need to have nothing on you from the world and like no conflict within the tribes. Do you know what I mean? To access that, you need to make dates with everything in your life. And that man, when he started doing that fucking breathing techniques, bro, he became so in dates with everything in his life. And Bobby Green was never that. Who's next? Bobby Green.
We have Alexander Hernandez versus Renato Moicano. Hernandez is your striker. Moicano is your jiu-jitsu specialist.
Yeah, I like the way that Moicano's been moving lately.
Who's his last few fights been? It's not few.
But I did watch his last few. Yeah, sure. I did watch the last few. And I also watched like a few where he got beat, but he's been in it for long. He was like a prospect, you know what I mean? He came in young, and like he did it for a while. He beat a few people, but then I don't know what his buzz was. But he also like hit the stall. It might have been injuries or whatever.
I'll check now after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw Hernandez lose to Dober, the knockout. And I saw him lose to Thiago Moises. The Feb fight. He's off for dub. So I don't know who that man is though.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. So Moicano, from what I saw in his early fights, which is literally just against people that beat him, and it's like the top level people who were also young at the time. So what was that? Is that Aldersdorf? I think he might have been in Aldersdorf.
I'm just trying to get that. Lightweight.
Oh, he might be lightweight now.
That was
check his previous fights.
Yeah, that's the thing that's loading the other thing.
Oh.
Because when you said names, I became curious.
Yeah, same. Like, because I don't know exactly who, but I know I've watched like a few. What's it called? UFC Unleashed, and then it's like the prospect, but he lost. But then what I saw in those fights, and then what I saw in real life when I have watched him fight further into the future. In real life, though. I think I have to.
What's up, bro?
He's been more of a striker.
He's been knocked out thrice.
And those three is probably going to be like top level, man. Like, I think Max, I might be getting the dose fucked up in my head, but yeah.
But Max was, so you think he went from feather to lightweight? Potentially.
I think he was in a lower dove.
Okay, I'm going to check him now.
Yeah.
That website didn't give anything like Okay, but yeah, I don't know who my prediction will be in for that one, because I'm not really versed with them.
Okay, yeah, for me it's Moicano. That's what I was basically going to get to, but it was...
Lost. Yeah. Sorry, man.
Nah, it's me.
Yeah, I was about to say sorry, guys, sometimes first but we got Anik.
But also, whoa. After this episode, it will never be that way again. Guys, I'm being prepared for episodes. I was not prepared for this episode.
This was a spur of the moment.
I literally went to him last night, and then we checked the card together, and he was like, "This is actually a mad card." And I was like, "What?" Because I didn't fucking know a thing. That's how life has been.
And then
but
you
also, holy shit.
Stacked, guys.
Holy shit. Who's next?
Next we have Jarat Cannonier versus Derek Branson. Wowzers.
Yeah, I think I'm giving this one to Branson just because I don't know how much Cannonier could have evolved in stopping Branson's wrestling. Yeah. That's basically why he lost
the Branson's fight. Striking has become much better since he changed the camp. Yes, bro, he looks very good. His last fight was quite impressive.
I didn't watch it, actually.
I watched Cannonier's last fight. But I'm also leaning towards Branson just because I've seen more of him and I've seen the improvement, and he looks like he's in a very good space currently. I haven't seen that cocky anymore, man.
I actually haven't seen any of Cannonier's interviews. I should watch some of that. But yeah, that's how unprepared this was. Like, listen to the shit. We literally don't know fuck all of what we're watching. We're reading the card as we go. But that's how life goes, and also... Who's next? I was going to say something about spontaneity, but I was hacking on the word too much. Then the whole sentence didn't want to come back. Who's next?
That's Boost Funny. You got the Black Beast versus Bam Bam. Derek versus Shoo.
I have to split my heart in my head here, bruh. I can't give a prediction.
Your heart is saying Ty, and your head is saying Derek.
Yeah, bro.
I feel you, bro. I love them both so much.
Oh, damn. I love them so much. But I really want Ty to win because Ty's only 28.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ty's our age, dog.
That's mad.
Did you know that?
No.
Bro, what?
28. Derek is 37.
Dog, Derek's this gatekeeper. He's been there for so
I was
long.
gonna say another thing about
Since
Lewis.
DC, bruh. That must
The
be
thing
since
about Lewis
DC.
is Lewis is gonna, if he beats Tuivasa, then his name goes in for the title. It will be the third title challenge. But he's still not beating who's holding the strap.
Bruh, he's not beating
Ngannou.
anyone, bruh.
He's not beating Ngannou now because Ngannou's gonna walk forward and destroy him, bruh.
He already lost to Ngannou.
No, he beat Ngannou in that cut decision.
Oh,
that
yeah.
trash fight.
Oh.
Ngannou walks through
Of
him
course.
like he did a Rosenstrike.
Ngannou's gonna... No, not
like
even.
a Rosenstrike,
Nah, bruh. Ngannou saw how Gane beat him. Leg kicks, dog. It's way too easy, bruh. Imagine.
Body kicks. Lewis can't take
Bruh,
those.
imagine getting kicked by Ngannou if you Derek Lewis after getting fucked up by Gane.
Bam Bam's 28!
Bruh.
A baby!
He's a baby dog.
No, kak, that really is a baby in the
for
heavyweight,
heavyweight.
bruh.
He's
a child.
And he's been there, dog.
A lot.
Huh?
Yeah, he's in the UFC. This is like his 4th or 5th fight now for the UFC, no?
Nah, bruh. Maybe more than that even. Or maybe that's why I'm a bit shocked that he's only 11th in the div, because the names that he's beaten, bruh, surely should be higher than that. He's sick. And he's versing number 2. This fight makes no sense, do you know what I mean? If he's not higher in the div.
He's only been in the UFC 4. This is his 6th year currently.
Bruh, he's been there since he was 22.
Oh wow, yes, he got a couple of fights actually.
Is that what you're telling me?
2017. When he was there. So
22, 6 years ago. Nah, 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
23.
Mm.
He's been in the UFC since he was 23. Holy shit.
John was a champion at 23.
But my heart is fully in Tuivasa, bro. I need that man to win. Come on, man. Oh, and the reason why my head is telling me
7.
it's Derek is because of how Tuivasa beat Greg Hardy. Did you watch that?
He's got 9, yeah. We watched it together. No, we didn't watch it together, but I did watch it. He's got 9 fights. This is his 10th fight in the UFC.
Crazy.
Yes.
And his record?
He is currently 14-3. Mad.
Wow. Can I see?
Wow.
That's crazy, dog.
There's nice fights there, nice names.
So he won his first fight?
He is a...
What?
Orlovsk beat him.
Nah, guys, listen to this shit. How old did we say this guy was when he came to the UFC?
Also, Michaela, if you ever watch this, I love you, baby girl. Sorry.
Don't apologize, I like it.
Thank you.
But also, this man faced a heavyweight.
Dead.
Look at this. Absolutely dead.
Bruh.
It's the same.
Yeah, I've got...
But wait.
Okay, yeah, but I've got someone to show you. Oh, my pussy, my bunny.
Tuivasa fought this guy, Richard Coulter, November 2017. Knocked him out in the first round.
Yeah.
2018, the next year, 2nd of November. Guess who the fuck these wolves are at this now? Oh no, I'm lying. Oh yeah, I was tripping. Then he faced this brew in Feb. That's like what, 4 months later. Knocked him out in the first round. Asker, I don't know who that is, Cyril Asker. Next fucking fight, June 2018. This is less than a year after being in the UFC.
Yeah, 3 fights was. Oh, the Orlovsky.
Andrei Orlovsky.
That's an ex-heavyweight champion.
Which he won. By decision. Bro, what? Then, they threw him to the wolves for real. In a main event. A year after he was in the UFC. 2nd of December. A year and a month after. Junior Dos Santos. Dog, what?
JDS. Shanta look like Miss Awesome.
Hey, confiscated.
She's the one
Oh, my booze. Okay, wait. 2019, random man. But not random, just
but
like
still
not as high.
3 fights in the year, no? In 2019.
2018, 3 fights, bro.
It was 2019, 2 fights.
2019, 2 fights. Ivanov and Spivak, bro, I know that man.
Yeah.
Then 2020, Stefan Struve. So then he just started winning, bro. Oh no, he lost to Spivak and Ivanov.
Yeah, he's currently on a liquor streak now, though.
Mad. Oh yeah, so it's a 3 fight win streak. Nice. How the fuck is that guy 11th in the div? That makes no fucking sense.
I think the losses probably came at whack times.
He's basically what Derek Lewis is, bruh. A gatekeeper. But from 11th, he can't do that.
But he's gonna move up?
He should be like 5th. Oh, but who else is there? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's deep, bro. It's deep.
Deeper than that.
It's deeper than that. Let's see what the heavyweight div looks like. Heavyweight.
So, yeah.
Who's next?
There's only one next.
Okay, wait. Let's just do this heavyweight div thing first. It's Gan Miocic, Lewis Blades, Volkov. He should be higher than them, I think. Well, not all of them, obviously. But I think he should be higher than Blades. I think he should be higher than Volkov. I think he should be higher than Chris Dorcas. Who the fuck is Shamil Abdurakhimov?
That's the Russian man.
Bro, what's his win streak like? Bro, what's Tom Aspinall's win streak like? And who did he beat to be higher than Tuivasa? What the fuck's going on here, bro? They hate this man.
They know white privilege. But they'll move him up now because of the shoey thing is marketable.
They have to.
He's marketable.
I hate that it's about that.
Yep.
But yeah, and maybe that's why I did it. I thought it was a bit cringe, to be honest, but I guess you have to do those things.
Yeah, I must tell you, the UFC were like,
and he
people
does
love
have
this.
and he does have the skill behind it, so it states. So yeah, who's next? What's your prediction, do and why?
Adas and Reaper. I'm gonna go with yo, this is tough. Okay, I think I'm gonna stick with easy though. Also because I learned the last time I went against an African king, Ngannou said no. But yeah, I don't know if I don't think Whittaker can't take him down basically. I don't know if he has much for him on the feet still. Because easy striking is like you guys not on earth, bruh.
It's not.
I say like you said, he's just simply not on earth. When it comes to his striking, it's just the traps that he's able to lay, the accuracy, the speed. He also faced that they didn't get to the game plan against Whittaker in the first fight.
Because he ended it.
Yeah. I would love, because I love the place that Whittaker's in. But yeah, I think it's still easy, hey?
I also really...
Who is it here of the underdog, bro?
I really, really, really love the place that Izzy's in. The state that he accesses is very relatable to my like current situation in life, and he also kind of developed that in a similar way to me. And there's levels to this game, for real. Like Rob is in a really, really good space for him, and that like is the pinnacle of his level for now. And he's hit the barrier that he's gonna need to now climb again. And he's already accepted the loss for what it is, which is a lesson. And that is just because he's just going to be back. Like, Rob and Adesanya is going to be another Volkanovski and Max. There's going to be another fight just because there's no one else, bro. And yeah. Big ups to Rob for where he is, like, in life, emotionally and like spiritually.
Takes a lot to get there, big man.
But again, sir, my Sir Rob, there's levels to this game. There's levels to this game, dog. And glowing is not shining, and
Izzy was shining.
Izzy is shining. Yes, I'm not floating. Oh yeah. Rob is running at the moment. Oh yeah.
What was the? That's
It's
actually
so
going to be an
drastic.
incredible fight.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It feels like it's gonna be a Gastelum. Oh yeah. But I haven't seen Izzy's chin get tested before, and because of that, I believe that is one of the best ever, which is the same for all other fighters ever. The best fighters are defensively best first. Oh yeah. And yeah, if you don't get it and the mind is not eating you, they're getting tired and you're used to it.
It's like keeping a clean sheet in soccer. You have a better chance of winning the goddamn game if you don't concede a goal.
First. That's the buzz. Floyd Mayweather.
Yep.
John Jones. Yeah. It's not nice to test your chin. You know what I mean? Like, people think that's a good thing, that you have a good chin. Nah, bro. If you don't know what kind of that man's chin is, the reason you don't know. One of the best boxers ever, Prince Nassim, might be mistaken on the name, because it's difficult to find videos of him, bro. But he's that man who danced. Yeah, so good. Not even him, but him also. What's that other guy? Amir Khan. That man could have been great, bro. But people saw his chin, and then they were like, "I'm just gonna eat your chin then."
I think he fought him now.
Who knows, bro? Boxing's mad shit.
Canelo. Then Canelo knock him out.
We can see after this. But yeah, boxing's some mad shit. They need to sort the cack out. Like, UFC's used to follow, man, one federation. And not even just like to have it as one federation. It's just like, it's good to have things in levels, man. So like, if the MMA world could sort themselves out in levels, like they basically kind of have already. But it's just a matter of playing as competitors instead of levels, in the way that footy is, like Premier League, Championship,
Step 1.
and you feed into each other, bruh. Simple as that, you know what I mean? Like WWE, bruh.
Yeah, but that's what UFC is doing. They're taking the WWE's approach, where they have shares in majority of the companies under their umbrella, like.
Nah, but what I'm saying is the reason why it's not like that now is because the 2 main ones or 3 main ones underneath the UFC are competitors. It's not the ones that the UFC own. The UFC own the rest.
But I should run them as a cross-platform. Feed up, yeah.
Don't fight, basically. Like, bruh, if Bellator could accept that they're the B League, it would be so dope, bruh. Like, let the money flow throughout, bruh. And like, whoever wins Bellator, like, gets a contract, you know, so or like, Dana White's Contender Series feeds, one championship.
No, Kak, let them get the professional experience in Bellator before giving them UFC immediately. Because sometimes you lose those men after 3 fights because they just aren't that good enough to
Exactly,
like,
bruh. But you don't lose them, just drop them and go into the B
let them get the experience, like Marina did. Go back.
Become a gatekeeper somewhere else. Where
prove yourself again and instigate.
If you still want to fight, cool, but not here, man.
And then the older man like Cerrone and them can go down.
Exactly, and then teach, basically.
Yeah.
While they're fighting still. Yeah, bruh.
You must.
Hey, Dana White, what's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Trademark this country for Dana uses Zackers there.
What's up, Dana?
Dana White
Take me out to
didn't
dinner.
stream the pay-per-view, bro. He didn't want to pay Francis because
God, Dana.
beat him, bro.
Dana, how the fuck do you fighters not have UFC like for free?
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Why must they pay to watch the pay-per-views, bro?
That's crazy shit, man. Come on. Pay your fighters more.
Yes.
And also, at least couple them like benefits, you know what I mean? Related to the company. Come on, man.
Evasions only get free training gear for whatever the sponsor is.
You basically, you can only be a billboard. Take me out to dinner, Dana.
Indeed.